As parents, we've all been there, dealing. What foods are causing constipation? In your baby with a fussy baby who just won't go. Constipation is a common issue in infants, and it's hard to see our little ones struggling with it. There's something about that discomfort on their little faces that tugs at our hearts. The frustration grows when they seem uncomfortable, unable to tell us what's wrong. But here's some good news. With a few dietary changes, we can often help relieve constipation in babies. Today we're going to dig into why constipation happens, what foods might be causing it, and what we can do to support their digestion naturally. If you're a parent dealing with constipation in your baby, you know it can be overwhelming. You're probably asking yourself, is it something I'm feeding them? Could it be a sensitivity or allergy? Is it just a phase? With so many questions, it's easy to feel helpless. However, getting to the root cause is crucial. When we understand what might be triggering constipation, we can work to alleviate it and make our little ones more comfortable. The goal today is to learn more about common foods that might be adding to the problem and explore how balanced nutrition can keep everything moving smoothly. A lot of us struggle with recognizing constipation in babies because, as new parents, it's not always obvious what's normal. Babies' digestive systems are still developing, and their patterns can be unpredictable. Some babies go every day, some less often, and some even multiple times a day. The natural variation can make it hard to recognize if there's an issue. However, if your baby is straining, showing discomfort, or their poop looks unusually hard or dry, they may be dealing with constipation. Signs of constipation can be subtle, so it's important to stay in tune with these cues. A good way to tell if your baby is constipated is to observe their behavior closely. For instance, if they're straining, arching their back, or pulling their legs up during a bowel movement, this could indicate discomfort. Babies don't always show pain the same way adults do, so it's worth noting any changes in body language. Constipation can also affect their general mood. A baby with constipation might be fussier, crying more often, or simply seem unsettled. As parents, we instinctively sense when something's off, so trust those instincts if you feel your baby's digestive health needs extra attention. Hard or dry stools are another clear sign. If your baby's poop looks more like small, hard pellets or seems dry and crumbly, it's likely that they're constipated. Consistency is key when it comes to understanding what's normal for your child. Take note of changes in their stool to help identify any patterns that might point to constipation. Of course, every baby's system is different, so some signs may be more noticeable than others. Regularity varies, but if you see a combination of signs like hard stools, straining, and general discomfort, it's worth addressing with diet adjustments. Now, let's get into which foods can contribute to constipation. Some common baby foods that seem harmless might actually play a role in causing or worsening constipation. Bananas, for instance, are often introduced early as a first food. They're creamy, easy to mash, and seem gentle on the stomach. However, bananas contain compounds that can be binding, making them harder to digest for some babies. Cutting down on bananas temporarily, or balancing them with high-fiber fruits like prunes or pears might help. It's all about finding a balance that works with your baby's unique system. Rice cereal is another surprising culprit. It's often the go-to first solid food for babies because it's mild and easy to digest, or so we think. But rice cereal is low in fiber and high in starch, which can actually slow down digestion in some babies. If your baby is prone to constipation, you might consider switching to oatmeal or barley cereal instead. Both oatmeal and barley contain more fiber and may be easier on the digestive system, helping to prevent constipation rather than contribute to it. Small shifts like these can lead to big improvements in how your baby feels. Cow's milk can also lead to constipation, especially if introduced too early. While dairy can be an important source of calcium and protein for older babies and toddlers, younger infants may struggle with the proteins in cow's milk. If your baby is constipated and consumes a lot of cow's milk or dairy products, you might try adjusting their diet to include more fiber and fluids. It's not about eliminating dairy altogether, but finding the right mix. Many families also find that probiotic-rich foods, like yogurt, can support better digestion. Yogurt contains beneficial bacteria that promote gut health, which can be especially helpful for babies. Hydration is another crucial piece of the puzzle. Babies who aren't getting enough fluids can experience constipation more frequently. While breast milk and formula provide plenty of hydration, introducing small amounts of water once they start solids can help. Water helps soften stools, making them easier to pass. However, consult with your pediatrician about how much water is appropriate for your baby's age. Hydration needs vary, but a little water can be helpful for digestion without replacing the breast milk or formula they still rely on for nutrition. To help support healthy digestion, we also want to incorporate fiber-rich foods. Fiber is essential for adding bulk to stools and making them easier to pass. Fruits and vegetables like prunes, pears, peaches, peas, and sweet potatoes are excellent sources of fiber and can support a more comfortable digestive process. These can be offered as purees or small pieces, depending on your baby's age and eating stage. Adding a small serving of 1 or 2 of these fiber-rich foods per day can make a difference in regularity. When introducing fiber-rich foods, it's helpful to start slowly. A sudden increase in fiber can be tough on a baby's digestive system, so begin with small portions and see how they respond. Peaches and pears, for instance, are both high in fiber and can be easily incorporated into your baby's meals. These fruits are gentle on the stomach and often work well as a natural laxative. You can puree them, add them to cereal, or serve as soft pieces for older babies. Incorporating them gradually can give your baby's system time to adjust. Healthy fats are another important factor for preventing constipation. Fats, like those found in avocado or olive oil, help keep digestion moving smoothly. Avocado is especially beneficial because it contains both healthy fats and fiber, making it a natural choice for promoting digestive health. You can add a small portion of mashed avocado to meals or mix it into other foods. The smooth texture and mild flavor make it a baby-friendly addition to most meals. Even a teaspoon of olive oil mixed into purees can help lubricate the digestive tract, making it easier for stool to pass. Another trick is to be mindful of how different foods affect your baby's digestion. Some foods are naturally more binding, while others promote better movement in the gut. A food diary can be a useful tool. By keeping a simple journal of what your baby eats, you can start to notice patterns. If you find certain foods consistently lead to constipation, consider reducing them and focusing on alternatives that support easier digestion. Not all babies will respond the same way to foods, so observation is key. Probiotics can also support digestive health. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria that live in our digestive system, helping us break down food and absorb nutrients. For babies, introducing probiotics in the form of yogurt or a supplement, if recommended by a doctor, can make a difference. Probiotics support gut health by promoting a balanced microbiome. This balance can help keep digestion smooth and prevent constipation. Some babies naturally have fewer beneficial bacteria in their system, so adding probiotics through foods can support their digestive health. Overall, preventing constipation is about balancing foods, hydration, and observing your baby's unique needs. If you notice constipation consistently, try making gradual dietary adjustments, focus on fiber-rich foods, ensure adequate hydration, and consider probiotics. Small changes can lead to big improvements. Just remember to be patient. Every baby's digestive system is different, and what works for one might not work for another. If you're still seeing constipation despite these adjustments, consulting with your pediatrician is a good idea. A healthcare professional can help identify any underlying issues and guide you toward more targeted solutions. They may recommend additional strategies, such as gentle tummy massages or special exercises, to encourage movement in the digestive tract. Professional advice is always valuable when it comes to your baby's health and comfort. In summary, recognizing and addressing constipation in babies is all about understanding their signs, identifying potential dietary triggers, and balancing their intake of fiber, healthy fats, and fluids. By making small tweaks to their diet and being observant, we can often help them feel more comfortable, happier, and healthier. Thank you for watching, and if you have any tips or experiences, please share them in the comments. Let's support each other on this journey of parenthood. For more baby health and nutrition tips, check out my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.